Welcome back. On a Mission, episode number 4. Today is Monday, May 8th, and you guys, when I tell you last week was a hellacious struggle, I know the goal for this series was to share all of the raw feels and the emotions. However, I was just so upset last week, I couldn't bring myself to come on camera like that. I am 6 weeks out. The scale has gone up another 3 pounds, and quite frankly, I do not think I'm going to make it. And it has been tearing me up inside. There's nothing more frustrating when you know you have been doing everything that you possibly can in your power and you still cannot get things cranking. Like for the past 2 weeks, I've been sitting at 143, which it was difficult trying to come from 145 to 143. Like I've never had this many struggles trying to just come down and weight before. Like right now at 6 weeks out, I should be like around 137. So I'm behind. I'm basically 10 pounds behind where I should be. Again, it has nothing to do with my coach's protocol. My coach is great. It has nothing to do with me and compliance. I'm doing everything. My body, for some strange reason, is just simply not responding. And I know a huge chunk of it is just due to stress. Just stress from work. And it's just so frustrating because I'm very hard on myself. I set very high standards, and this past year has just been the most difficult year of my life on all fronts, from career, personal, bodybuilding. It has just been very, very difficult for me, and I'm just kind of to the point where I'm just kind of like, God, what else? What else? Because sometimes this good girl shit sucks, you know, when you're doing everything in your power, when you're doing right by yourself, when you're doing right by others, and you just want to do something that just excites you and makes you happy. Like that's what bodybuilding is for me. But these past couple of weeks, it has not been exciting. It has not been happy. While yes, it does get hard. Like this isn't my first rodeo. I've experienced, the feels before, but this is just on such a higher level because this past year has just been so shitty. I didn't think I was going to make it to stage, but then I just kind of told myself, you know what, you can do this. Like this was my one thing that I had been looking forward to. And so the fact that now it's looking like it's not going to happen is just beyond frustrating for me. So then I just kind of started having thoughts like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe it's not meant for me to be a competitor. Maybe it's not meant for me to be a pro, because I personally feel that when you are truly in the flow of things, when you're truly in alignment, like things should just flow. It shouldn't be this difficult. And so yes, I understand prep is hard, and the more you diet and the more you prep, it does become harder. But I'm also at the mindset of like, what is happening on the inside with me? Is this all truly just really down to stress? Because we've got all of my hormones, everything's leveled out, like food is low. Like it's to the point where Jordan does not feel comfortable dropping my food any lower because we are 6 weeks out. Like we're about to start approaching peak week macros, which we don't need to be in peak week macros because we still have 6 more weeks. So now I'm just kind of like, is this shit even possible? Is it possible? Like I have my goal set. I told myself, okay, Junior Nats is the one. That's what we're putting all of our sights on. And I understand sometimes you do have to redirect and refocus just due to the body. But then I'm just kind of like, well, shoot, okay, if I pull out a Junior Nats, then I have Universe. If it doesn't happen at Universe, then that totally screws up all of my business plans for working with Amberp Beauty and doing stage glam, because after that, my next show wouldn't be until North American. So you mean to tell me I have to wait from basically July 1st all the way to the end of September because I can't do USAs. So I'm just kind of like, this is asinine. This is freaking ridiculous. And it's just so frustrating because it's just kind of like, I've already set everything in place. I've booked my hotel. We're driving down. I put in my PTO at work. It's just like all these things. I'm just kind of like, Lord, can I please catch a break? Can one thing in my life please go right? Because everything has gone wrong. And it is very difficult when you are just literally watching everything that you have worked so hard for crumble before your eyes, and there is literally nothing you can do about it. I am a problem solver. I always say I'm a solution-based bitch. Like, if you come to me and you got a problem, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to build you up. Then I'm going to say, okay, sis, so what are we going to do? We need to figure out a way to solve the problem. And right now I am exhausted. I have no other ideas. Like, I just don't see how it's possible. And the reason why I don't see it's possible is because I have probably too much of a clear understanding of the look that I need to be bringing, not only to be competitive, but to win, and we are not there. We're just simply not there. This ain't it. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This week I have travel. I have traveled 3 weekends in a row. The next 3 weeks are going to be brutal just due to having to move and groove, which is like, I'm very grateful that, you know, it is season time. The shows are being booked. That's exciting. But in the back of my mind, I'm also thinking about, well, crap, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit the stage. I just don't see it being possible. So we've got Pittsburgh Pro this weekend. Pittsburgh Pro is booked, and then the following weekend is New York Pro. Then after that, it is Clash, and then I am off because I will be focusing on the rest of my prep. However, I don't know. So I'll see y'all when it's time to get ready to go to Pittsburgh. What is up, guys? Tuesday, May 9th, the next day. So after having my moment, after collecting my thoughts, after sleeping on everything, I do feel much better. What I did was I went back and I looked at photos from where I was. I can't remember if I already said this in the clip before, so if I did, please forgive me. And if not, carry on. But just looking at photos, of course, of where I was last year, 6 weeks out versus now, it's like, yes, I weighed less, but my look is better now. So I'm just going to shift my focus onto that. Like, I know we talk about it all the time in the space of bodybuilding. Alexis and I talk about it all the time on the podcast. Yes, we understand that that number on the scale does not matter, but that number on the scale does matter. It's like a back and forth thing, but it is a physique sport, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I look better than I did last season this time out, and I look better than I did on Thursday, granted being 3 pounds up. So we're just gonna roll with it. However, let's talk about what has been contributing to my stress. I am spread way too thin. Something has to give. So last year when I closed my salon studio, it was with the intention of me focusing on Amberp Beauty, building my beauty business. I changed the structure of it, so no longer doing salon services, just focusing majority on NPC, IFBB, Stage Glam, and of course I do other jobs that are pop-up as well. Now, I also understood that, okay, with me changing the entire structure of my business, this is going to be a major change for me mentally. It's going to be a major change for me financially as well. So I understood that within the meantime of, like, when you're at the very beginning of growing a business, it is brutal. This is not my first rodeo. I built my salon business. Took me 10 years to build it up. And then, of course, COVID happened, yada, yada, yada. That changed things as well. But I understood, okay, with me closing my salon studio, focusing solely on Amberp Beauty, doing Stage Glam, I need to have another job in between. So that's where Macy's came. Macy's came. August, I've been working there since August, and I was just a flex position, which I thought was fantastic because I don't have a set schedule. I can just fill in here and there and then work around my Amberp Beauty schedule. Fast forward, I got moved up to the beauty lead team. Fast forward, I got bumped up to the beauty team cosmetics counter manager, which means more days, more hours, more responsibilities. So basically how it's set up now, I work Macy's Monday through Thursday. Friday I travel for shows, Saturday I work the show, Sunday travel back home and at it again. I am spread too thin. Before, when I was in the salon doing this, it was easier for me to manage because I knew I had at least 2 days off. Like, I could always make my schedule to where I had 2 days off, regardless of what my clients were looking like in salon and my travel. Now I have no days off, and I understand myself on a whole new level now. Like, I knew I required downtime, but I really required downtime. So it's like, yeah, I had a day off yesterday, but guess what? I have to think so far ahead. I have to prep for the weekend, because I work today, I work Wednesday, I get off late Wednesday, and then Thursday we have to head to Pittsburgh. So just not having that 1 day downtime for me, and then not having my 1 day to run my errands, clean, brushes, prep, or whatever the case may be, that has really worn me out. And then on top of prep, literally from the time my feet hit the ground to the time my head hits the pillow at night, I am constantly working. And unfortunately, like, my content for my YouTube, my videos, like, I still love doing that, but it has just kind of fallen off by the wayside because I don't have time. So now I gotta make a decision, because yes, I need to work, which obviously I'm going to work. However, the other thing that really messes with me too is I'm not making the money that I'm used to making. Okay, there, I said it. I'm used to making a significant amount of money when I was in the salon, and I understood that that was going to change. But also on the flip side of that, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. So yes, I can make my own schedule. Yes, I'm making more money. However, when your monthly fees are about $1,500 a month to keep the thing open, that's a totally different situation. However, now I'm just kind of like, I'm realizing in life, and I think it's because for the past 10 years, I've just been so focused on money, 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 money. Now, as I'm busting open these mid-30s, it ain't always about the money. It's just not. Like, I'm now understanding that my mental sanity, my mental health is far more important than money ever will be. So if it means that I have to scale back on some things, if it means that I can't do certain things because I have to, you know, cut my days down, then so be it. I don't care, because I know that this is only the beginning of the season, okay? And so if I'm already struggling to keep up and it's just the beginning of the season, then that tells me once I get deep into the season, it's going to be brutal. So that is my stress. That's what's been driving me crazy. I haven't had any downtime. It's just go, go, go. My sleep was trashed, and when my sleep gets trashed, my digestion gets trashed, and worried about my own prep, and look, all of these things have been contributing to me looking like a watery freaking mess. And that's that on that. You can't be mad. You can't be mad at that. It's nothing against him personally. It's just like, if you're talking coaching wise, you're just not a fan, and that's okay. Okay, we made it. Alexis drove me. Thank you. So look, hey, yeah, can we get into this? Can we get into this? This is your number 4 Wellness Arnold competitor. Proud of you. You look good. So we made it. The ride was smooth. Alexis drove me because she's the bomb, and she refuses to drive anywhere if it's less than 8 hours. So here we are. We're setting up. She's got posing, girls. You guys already know. Posing with Alexis for posing, wellness, and bikini, stage glam, Girl Gainz podcast.
And I used ballet for the first time because that's the only option here.
yeah. I feel like whenever you're with me, like, I'm pushing you to do like all this
bougie shit.
It's fine, but it was easy, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, you didn't have to lip carrier stuff.
I don't know where the car is though.
You don't have to know. We just give them the ticket and they pull it around. It's easy. All right, so we're gonna get ready to record some girl Gainz things. Okay, take your front close to me. Turn your foot a little more than 45 degrees. This foot? This one? Yeah. I just want to see how it looks. Ooh. Okay, this is the... And then turn it normal again. Turn it sideways a little more. Okay, I'm not sure which way I want yet. I have to wait till your legs get a little bit leaner to see how the lines look. But they want a little bit more shape. That's the feedback that I'm getting on that outside leg. Okay. So when your legs are leaner, depending on how that line looks, I'm either going to keep it straight or keep it to the side. It just depends. Shape with, you mean the curve. So like sometimes they want to see, it's different for everybody. That's why I have to wait till you're a little bit leaner. So like when you're here, but you have enough hamstring drop at the back that you might be okay, but I want to see when you get a little bit leaner. That makes sense. How it looks. Okay, so when we're doing our transitions, easy on the hips. Are they still wiggling? A lot, yeah. So straight. So, okay, so go through everything slowly for me. Okay, now hit your second pose. Better. Okay, now hit your transition. Better. Okay. So, you do this. Okay, go through it slowly again. All pose. There. Okay, so when you do this like rock thing. Okay. Don't rock. So you're here. Here. Just step. So you step, set, set. Good. Good. All you're going to do here now is you're going to take your left foot, step into the pose. Oh, that's so awkward. All you do is step in. I'll have to think about it. So awkward. So you're here. So basically what you're doing from here, turn your upper body, not your hips. That's going to be your cue. So what you're going to do from here, turn upper body, which is going to force your hips in the direction you want to go. Step. You can do a little swish to get in, but don't do it too much. So they don't want you to overpose. Good. Good. Start rotating your upper. See how the upper body led you? So it led your hips, so you don't have to do the hip switch thing. Good. 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 Okay, front pose. Sorry, back pose. Turn around. Hit it. Okay, so this is going to be the tricky part. I need you to turn your abductors out. So that's how we get more upper glute. So the way to do it is you want to drive your heels inwards, kind of. So you're kind of like pulling the carpet together. So when I'm like actually on the machine, kind of like the same? No. Okay. It's not the same. Never mind. Never mind. No. So you're kind of driving your heels inwards to create, okay, so like, I don't know if you can tell, but, okay, so this is me just standing here.
I never like, I never like, I never like, I never like.
so once again, I have done a trash job of vlogging. You guys, what was that? Someone's being silly outside. Trying to work and then do the prep thing, and it's a challenge. However, I can get it done. So update for the pros. So Cherish, my figure girl, she won, so she's going to the Olympia. And then I had Mimi, women's physique, she got 4th place. Vanya, bikini, she got 4th place. And then, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh, I feel awful. I literally cannot figure it out. Tiffany, Jesus Christ, wellness, she got 4th place. So all the pros looked amazing. And then I had NPC girl stay in wellness, and they all placed, and they looked stunning. I'm just coming back from finals for the bikini portion finals in NPC. So now I need to go train and do my own cardio. You guys saw Jay came and we did some posing, a lot of posing tweaks. I do feel much better with her actually seeing me now. Fronts in is just a matter of getting this backside in, because I was just really, flip you around. So I was just basically really nervous about me being ready in time, because like I've been saying, I understand how I'm supposed to look and we're not there yet, but I do have a little bit more peace of mind. We're just waiting for the backside to come in, and she took away my back day, which I love training back. So I'm probably gonna have to start training a little bit more quads, just to make sure I don't have any quads. So just a little something, a little definition there. And then of course glutes, just the way that my body is set up. Like, I know I need more glute, and like when people look at me, they think, oh, your glutes are great, and it's just kind of like, it's honestly just the way that I hold my body fat in my glutes. Like, I have more fat on my glutes than muscle, but just because of like genetically my butt sits up, so it gives the illusion that it looks like glute, which is nice. However, we still need to build on those as well. So I'm going to throw some food in me, because I have been feeling horrible all day long. My stomach has just been awful, just awful. But now the bloat is gone, everything is out of me, so we about to go train. Alrighty, it is Sunday. We are all packed up, getting ready to leave Pittsburgh. We've been waiting for an hour for the bellman to come and bring us the cart, but now we're just kind of like, you know what, we strong. We're just going to take all of our things and head on out. You see those glutes? Turn to the side. Bam. Work. Number 4 at the Arnold. Yep. Who's going to the Olympia? Yeah! You guys, Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. My grandmother used to sing that song to me when I was a kid. All right, so it is, what is today? I don't even know. May 17th, Wednesday. I'm off of work today. We are officially 4.5 weeks out from junior nats. Coach just gave me the go, because things just were not looking. Things were not moving. Things just simply were not happening. However, we got movement. Things are moving right along now. I am definitely tired. I've had to do things I've never done before. I've had to go places I've never gone before. I have had to embrace a new level of suck that I've never had to embrace before. However, I'm gonna put all of that just specifically in a podcast episode, so I'll be sure to link that down below. If you are not following Alexis's and I's podcast, the Girl Gainz podcast, what you doing, fam? You need to follow it. So I am in good spirits because we finally got some movement. Yes, like I said, the suck I've had to endure a little bit more suck. However, my food has been the same. My macros have not budged in probably 3 weeks because, and I understand why Jay didn't budge them, because if she takes them any further, we gonna be treading into our peak week depletion macros, and that's not what she wants. So macros are the same. I'm at 100 carbs, 30 fat, and 150 protein. I think that's like 1,270 calories. I am 5'8". Always have to throw that out there. I am 5'8". My current weight right now is 141, which means tomorrow I'll probably hit 140 tomorrow because I have not gone to the restroom yet. My bloat and my digestion, y'all, let me tell you, when I was in prep brain, where have I been? Where did I go last weekend? What show? Pittsburgh Pro, Jesus Walks. The way my stomach was distended, something was just rocking my world. And then of course Jay had to see me in person. I was on my period. I had some serious bloat. However, night and day, if I can find the pictures for comparison, I will show you. And this was just within a span of 4 days. 4 days. So again, us as women, our bodies are always doing something. When we have our periods, like your digestion, it is so important. And that's why, like, I block the noise and I never listen to, where are you leaving? When are you leaving Orlando for class? I block the noise as far as like meal plans, macros, you shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't eat that. I gotta eat what digests well for me. My gut is very finicky. My gut has been this way before I even got into bodybuilding. Honestly, I was working on my gut health before I even decided I wanted to do bodybuilding. That was like a whole year before I even decided to do bodybuilding, actually. So just because someone else is eating something and maybe you think, oh, you shouldn't be eating that on prep, or oh, I don't eat that, it don't matter, because if they can digest it, if it doesn't cause them any issues, then mind your business. Okay, so I got cardio to do. Cardio still at 40 minutes. And then I've got body work today at 12:30, and that shit's going to hurt so bad. Shout out to Erica. If you're in the Charlotte area, I'll leave her Nourish Spa. I'll leave her information here as well because she's fantastic. I've been working with Erica for what? I know it's been over a year. Over a year. She's fantastic. So I'm going to go do all of that. I need to make my list, my to-do list of things, and then we got to clean some brushes because New York Pros this weekend. A little bit of a stress ball. I'm considering taking half of one of my Delta 8 gummies because my biggest stressor is not having any downtime for myself, not having any just time, a moment to just decompress. I haven't been getting any of that because it's just like bam, 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 bam. And so I understand I chose this life. I get to prep. I understand that. However, comma, I'm still human. So with work, I have a lot of responsibilities and they're piling on because, again, it's just a lot, okay? So a lot of work responsibilities. And then with my own business, Amberp Beauty, so I'm working Monday through Thursday, then I travel Friday, I work Saturday, back Sunday, and then back again Monday through Thursday. So it's just a lot. And so as soon as my feet touch the ground, it's just go, 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 go from the time I wake up to the time my head hits the pillow. And y'all, I'm just to the point now where I'm about to bust. Like yesterday, I was going to lose it. I had training and a meeting yesterday, so I was supposed to be off of work at 3:45. Then I was gonna go run the errands, grab the things that I needed for my kit, get my rice cakes, yada yada yada. However, the meeting ran over, which was fine. I didn't leave work until 5. Had a chiropractor appointment at 6, so therefore I wasn't able to run my errands. Had to go train still, so I didn't get to the gym until about 7. Like, it was just like this whole thing. So this morning when I woke up, I was supposed to do my cardio, but I'm like, no, because I still have to run these errands and I still need to pack and finish prepping food. So it has just been. And I understand also, like, I am more testy because we're leaner now. We're definitely lean. I understand all these things. And so I'm honestly excited to just get to New York and just be by myself for a little bit, because I have not had any time by myself. Dead silence, no one talking to me, no one asking me questions, no one texting me, no one calling me, no one DMing me, just nothing. I just need a moment, damn it. So that's where we're at. However, yesterday check-ins were bomb, another low. We dropped another pound. Things are moving. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm not worried no more. Like I told Jordan last night, I said, it is what it is at this point, because I know I have done everything in my power to make this thing go. Things are moving. I'm seeing changes. I'm feeling the changes. So I have already improved and beat my last year's look 100%. And it's just so interesting because I was going back and looking at my physique from last year. I understand why I didn't win last year. I did not have a pro body. I was not worthy of a pro card physique wise. Mentally, yes. Body wise, no. This time we're bringing the body and we still have the mental. It's just so fascinating because I was looking at myself 4 weeks out last year from Junior USA's versus 4 weeks out now for Junior Nationals. And yes, I weighed less. However, I didn't look that good. Whereas now, 4 weeks out, I'm weighing 4 pounds more, but I have more density and I am significantly tighter. So again, it just goes to show sometimes that scale, you just gotta learn to just let it go. Easier said than done, right? All right, so let me go pop this gummy and then we out. No better than to book a flight landing in New York LGA airport on Friday at 4:30 p.m. However, it is now 6:30. I have finally made it to my hotel room. Basically 2 hours and $100 later, because the Uber from LGA to Teaneck, the hotel, was $100. Anywho, we made it. I am ravenous. I am going to settle down. First of all, I'm so hyped because I get to be by myself. Like, I have just needed this downtime. Lord knows it was a hassle to get it, but this downtime, oh my God. And when I say downtime, just me by myself. So grateful. However, this room is immaculate. Look how huge it is. This is a rarity because most of the times we'll say the room is probably like this big if we're lucky, but there's so much space in here and I love it. I love it. I love it because I'm not all crammed up, and you know, the more space the better. Just, I mean, hotel bathroom. You've seen one, you see them all. And then of course, you got the view, the view. I've never zoomed in this tight with this camera. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. All Wow, this gets really close. Interesting. Who knew? So yeah. Good morning. It's time to work. And it is looking like a rainy, foggy day. However, everything is inside of the hotel, so no one has to go outside. That's nice.
Dump in the jump. Up top when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. I'm so out of line with the phrase game. Let's take a break, been a long day. Hit your line, what you fall through with the light sticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the fields. Say vivid for the ears, I know that's how they like it. Yeah, I fantasize it. Tell me that it's real when it's all said and done. I said it how I fit it. I let them hear the fear of a passive aggressive. Angry black man with a passion. Steady grip while I shoot to the stars with a full clip. Jotting line with the loose leaf. Then I proofread till I lose sleep. Couldn't handle the truth, me your bed with the writing. Love at first sight, art over hype. Need a sound bite for the time capsule. Press play, they pause time for a bit. Smitten, I admit it, coulda kick it. I'm in love with the fine print. Scribble type of they what they find behind it. Why the suspicious behind the eyelid. Tell it reckless with the clauses. Careful with it cost me. Need it forever, but I never ever stop until they put me in the coffin or they off me. They cook the auction, they false print. Always treat this shit with a caution. Hold the 10 toes down for the dogs. You can see the paw print. Searching for the answers in the bottom of the last strip of the handle. At the end of the candle, the wishes to myself give me fears when I'm looking in the mirror. I'm seeing somebody else, yeah. Mi corazón is on my sleeve shoulder. Wrist thing and they rose gold and right to go from it. I couldn't pinpoint on the globe, that's why I wanted to go from it. Just know that I don't fit in, but I wanna feel everything, yeah, everything, yeah, everything, yeah, everything.
Man, this is beautiful. Jesus. Okay, so all 6 services are done. It is 11:10. I'm going to clean up my room, eat, and then I'm going to go watch the show, and it's going to be a good one. It is Friday, May 26th, you guys. I am officially 3 weeks out. Ooh! I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. I mean, hello. Like, yeah. I have, like, this is new. I have never had any sort of quad peeking through. And at first, I was like, what is happening with my legs? And again, I'm tall, right? So like my quads obviously are much higher up than the girls that I'm used to looking at, like wellness. Alexa, she's a wellness competitor, so I'm used to looking at their quads. They're shorter. So I was like, wow, that's what my quad looks like. So yeah, that's new right there. That's new. So let's do a little pose and practice. So I am feeling way better than I did before I went to Pittsburgh. How long was Pittsburgh now? 2 weeks ago. My body just wasn't doing nothing. So Jordan got to see me in person, which was nice. And she was just like, listen, we got to get things cranking. So I think a part of what helped me a lot, honestly, for some reason when I got back from Pittsburgh, like I was just like my mind. Your mind is a huge chunk of this. When your mind is right, your body will follow suit. So I knew I was doing everything that I was supposed to be doing as far as following the plan, but my stress management was trash just due to trying to balance all this shit. And it was just making me mentally spiral. And so I just told myself, okay, girl, you gotta get through, because we were gonna make our decision today if I was actually going to do junior nats or not. So Pittsburgh left, checked in on Monday, boom, everything was, it was like a totally different physique. So things have been rolling. I dropped 1.5 pounds for yesterday's check-in. So now we are sitting at 140.4, which is crazy because last year, yeah, my past 2 stage weights have been 132. Yeah, I think we deplete me down to 132, and I think my stage weight was probably like 133, 134, or something like that. So I think stage weight this year is gonna be 135, just because everything looks different. I have more muscle, I look a little bit more denser, and I also look leaner than when I was 3 weeks out last year this time. So it's just a totally different body recomp, which I am pleased with. So I gotta get ready to head to the gym because we got a flight at 4 o'clock to Orlando. This is my last travel before my show. So for this show, it is the Clash series. So I've got some girls for stage glam. I have been loving stage glam. Loving doing stage glam. So I am going to get ready to do all that stuff. Lego.
I am eating like a freaking savage. So this was salmon with some lettuce, my oats, blueberries, Fiber One cereal, watching Kenzie. This girl, Kenzie Vance Fit, her personality is everything. I love it. Follow her. She's dope. She's at NPC baldness competitor, and she is a coach for Hustle Harder. So check her out. She's dope. All right, clothes and toiletries have been packed. Quick little fit check. My Steve Madden neutral shoes, a little bedazzle. Lululemon leggings. This jacket I got from work. It's a Calvin Klein jacket. And then I just have on a white tank top under here. And then just put on a little bit. It's just basically concealer, bronzer, and blush and highlight. You know, I'm not someone that needs to be in full beat, full glam all the time. However, for me personally, whenever I'm going out and I'm traveling, I have to feel put together. So that means put on like even like your lounging clothes, like all my lounging clothes are nice. Putting on a little concealer and bronzer, filling in the brows. That's just me. I've been that way. It just, whatever makes you feel your best and put together, you do that. So that's what I just did, and I'm so sad because I am out of my current favorite fragrance. I have never ran out of a perfume this fast in my life. This is by Carolina Herrera. This is the newest one, a Good Girl Blush. I sell this all the time at work. And I'm out, so I'm due to get, I'm gonna get another one. So now I just need to put the rest of the stuff in my bag, and we Gucci.
I'ma make your mind tonight.
All right, food. So food is actually really easy to prep right now because well, excuse me, to travel with, because I ain't eating much. Just not much of it. So I went ahead, I always make my food the night before, let it cool, and then I'll just stick it in the freezer. Then I'll put everything in a bag like this so that way I know I don't forget anything. So I've got that going. Get my ice packs, shaker bottle, supplements, rice cakes. So I showed you guys this bag the last time. Got all my dry goods in one side, and then on the other side, it's like a little insulated situation. Dawn soap. This because
in hotel rooms, I always have to clean my containers. So in this little bag here, it's a hot cold bag. I got this from Publix a while ago, and I just have been reusing it. Look at this. My mom keeps buying this from Publix. The disrespect of it all, right? It's fine. And you, like, listen, let's talk about that really quick. Just because you were on prep does not mean that you need for your family to not bring in snacks or them eat whatever they want, because again, you chose this, not them. Bag weighs 46.2 pounds. Perfection. Last time, it weighed 49. I'll see y'all at the airport. Whew. You guys, that flight was a little bit difficult because I am hungry and I am tired. My energy at one point just completely left my body, and I was just kind of like, holy shit, can we just get there already so we can eat? So made it. It's the same what's on my jacket? No. Oh, that's annoying. It's the same hotel as it was for Girl Power when I was here back at the beginning of the month. However, this room is just a smidge bit bigger, and I ain't mad. Microwave, praise God. Orlando. Okay, I'm exhausted. Let's set up, let's eat, let's shower, and let's go to bed. Okay, y'all, your girl is toast. Just gotta sort these brushes out. Good morning. Let's do some glam.
Hey, so indeed, from the indeed, yeah, hey, yeah. I see you looking like a snack. Let me see some. You are the wifey type, baby. You could be one. Let me change your life. I could show you many reasons, different seasons. Hop in my bag and I stay in it. Hit from the back and I stay in it. He is not damn, don't play with him. She is not damn, don't play with her. I got a R-O-D, she got a P-N-C. Baby girl, you know you was made for me. Hop in my bag and I stay in it. Hit from the back and I stay in it. He is not damn, don't play with him. She is not damn, don't play with her. I got a R-O-D, she got a P-N-C. Baby girl, you know you was made for me. Hopping away and I stay in it. I beat it up, I don't play in it. I bust it up, then lay in it. Let's go again, you okay with it? I'm parked up, valeting it. Shoot my shot and I'm draining it. I'm Steph Curry, ain't playing this. I don't know what you cost, but I'm paying it. All options, I'm weighing it. If I'm going in, I'm staying in. A king bag, come laying it. Day and night, it's the way of life. I'll weigh you out, then take you out to the Waffle House for some steak and eggs. Pulling up, then we hopping out. Got you walking out with the wobble legs. Wait, girl, I peeped you looking like a baddie, you a diva. Pretty face, caramel skin like a Leah. Saw that fatty poking from the back like Serena. So let me see.
Alright, glam is done. I was done at 11, and you guys, I took a 3-hour nap. I didn't go to prejudging because I was tired. Woke up, ate, touched up some girls. I am ravenous right now. I'm very, very hungry, but it is what it is. Now I'm just gonna put a little makeup on and go down for finals.